Special thanks to EA for sponsoring this video, which is sponsored by the EA Creator Network. We're going to be locking in our official picks for Team of the Year. If you guys want to vote for Team of the Year before February 22nd, the link to vote can be found down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. Let's get into the video. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be locking in our official Team of the Year picks for the Team of the Year program, which is coming to MUT 23 March 9th. I'm going to go through each nominee and pick who I think deserves a MUT item for you guys to add to your squad. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So I waited until the last minute. Voting does close on February 22nd, which is tomorrow. I wanted to see all of the players who got items leading up to this voting closing so we don't make any duplicate picks. I want to vote for the players who definitely deserve an upgrade, who would be the most beneficial for MUT teams across, the entire community. So we're going to get on into it. Offense, defense, and specialists. Now, to vote, we are going to link that website, the one that I'm on right now, down below in the comment section as a pinned comment so you guys can go in and vote. And here are all the nominees. I'll scroll through them really quickly here, but we're going to make our individual decisions. And I'm actually going to start with the specialist section and go through those players, and then we'll work our way through the offense and defense. So when it comes to fullback, to be honest, they're mainly used to run the ball, and I don't really run the ball often, so I'm going to go with Kyle Juszczyk, who I think is going to be the more popular option. I think he's a more household name. He did get a playoff item earlier in the year that's, I think, maxed out at like a 92 overall, so we're going to go ahead and pick him here. I would assume that the majority of these cards are going to be bumped up to like 98s and possibly 99s. Now, for kicker, no-brainer here, the GOAT, probably the best kicker to ever do it when it's all said and done, Justin Tucker. That's an easy pick there. For the punter, we just got the weekly wildcard program, and Brandon Mann got an item today. I think Tommy Townsend probably would have won anyway, so that's going to be our pick. Boom. Now on to some more fun and exciting players. This is a tough one. Slot cornerback. Pretty much all of these players are going to have an opportunity to be selected for CB1 and CB2 as well. So Jalen Ramsey is definitely going to get an item. Like, I can't see people not voting for him. Tyson Campbell, really good budget option. His 93 overall Campus Heroes card. I don't think he's a household name. I can't really see him winning the vote. Shervarius Ward just got a playoff card. Jair Alexander is definitely deserving of one. Stephon Gilmore has an AKA card, so we don't really need him. Marlon Humphrey could be a good pick. Patrick Surtain just got a card this week. Same with Sauce Gardner. He got that honors card, so I'm going to go Darius Slay. I mean, this is definitely a homer pick at the end of the day, being an Eagle fan, but I think he's one of the top 3 picks that you guys should make, whether it's the slot CB or CB1 or 2. Now, for third down back, Jerick McKinnon, has a nice little budget option out there for you guys to pick from the Super Bowl promo. Aaron Jones, I don't think he had a big enough year to deserve a Team of the Year card. If we were talking about maybe last year, I would say so, but I think Austin Eckler, despite him having a 96 overall, Matthew Berry Team of the Week card, I think Austin Eckler right here is the most deserving and the best fit for a third down back in MUT. Then we have our slot wide receiver. I mean, look at the names of players to choose from. There's so many good ones out there. I think I'm going to go with the guy who carried my fantasy team for the most part this season, and not a big household name, but somebody who is certainly deserving of it. I'm going Amon-Ra St. Brown. He deserves an upgrade in the game here. I don't know if he has a chance to win this vote, but I'm going to go with him, and hopefully you all do as well. I'm sorry, but I'm being a homer here. He doesn't really need an upgrade, but I'm picking him anyway for our rush defensive end here. Javon Hargrave, the Gravedigger, we're picking him. Go Birds. And then finally, the returner. I gotta say this, Nyheim Hines seems like the easy pick because he had that big kick return for the Bills towards towards the back half of the season. But Keyshawn Nixon, and I maybe butchered his first name here, soon as they moved him, they being the Packers, moved him to kick returner, he totally changed the return game there. So we got to go with Nixon as the kick returner. Now, very important, once you're done selecting either your specialist, your offense, or defense, you have to click that you agree to the terms over here on the right hand side. If you don't do this and then submit vote, it's not going to lock in these picks. If you go to offense and then back to specialist, you basically have to put all of these picks in there again. So make sure you do that. There we go. We are locked in for our specialists. Let's go ahead and do defense before offense. Middle linebacker, some tough decisions to make here. I think Fred Warner would make the best possible MUT item. Demario Davis, disrespected. I don't think he gets enough credit on what he does in real life and MUT 23. He could be a really good card there. Tremaine Edmonds gives you the height, probably the best user available out of all of these players. So that's who I'm going to go with, that middle linebacker. Now on the left outside linebacker, I think Judon deserves this, but I can't, because I'm an Eagle fan here, see Hassan Reddick on this list and not pick him. So that's who we are going with. Should have been a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. They certainly snubbed him there. And at right outside linebacker, listen, Micah Parsons is going to win this, but the Eagle fan in me will not allow me to pick a Cowboy. So we're going to go ahead and pick Jalen Phillips, who is an underrated, not household name. He had a MUT item last year that was really good. He won't win. Like I said, Micah Parsons is going to win that vote, but I'm not selecting him. At right end, super easy choice. Nick Bosa got an honors card, so we're going to go with Myles Garrett on the right side of that defensive line. Defensive tackle, you know, I got to give it to Dexter Lawrence. I mean, this dude had a really good season. So we're going to go Dexter Lawrence at defensive tackle. At left end, Max Crosby just got an item with the AKA promo. Jerry Hughes, he played very well against the Eagles when the Eagles played the Texans, but I'm going to go Brian Burns. He'll give some good speed there on the left end of that defensive line. Now let's talk strong safety. Some names here, and one that's missing is CJ Gardner-Johnson. Shame for not putting him on this list. He certainly deserved it. Tied the NFL for most interceptions. This is a tough one. We could go Eagles legend Rodney McLeod. He has no chance at winning. Derwin James has that MCS item. Budda Baker, Ryan Neal. I think Talanoa Hufanga ends up winning this vote, and that's actually who I'm going to lock in for mine, mainly because I just think he ends up winning that vote here. Free safety, another group of really good names. It's, to me, narrowed down to Minkah Fitzpatrick, who just always makes plays, or Justin Simmons, who I think has some really good height, good speed, good attributes, could be a really good card. I'm going to go Justin Simmons because I rather him win this vote, but I think Minkah Fitzpatrick at the end of the day ends up being the winner there. Now we have to come back to cornerbacks and make a decision. Remember, we locked in Darius Slay as our slot cornerback. Jalen Ramsey did not have a Jalen Ramsey-like year this season, but at the end of the day, this is about MUT and not real life, in my opinion. I'm taking Jalen Ramsey because I think he would make a really good item on those MUT fields. And then at the second CB slot, I'm going to vote Darius Slay again. I'm covering all my bases here. Actually, they won't let, oh yes they will. I thought they wouldn't let me vote for him. I'm voting for him twice because I need Darius Slay for that Eagles team to get a card. So there we go. We are locking in our defensive votes, and boom, that is all done. That's what we're rocking with. If you're this far into the video, you already know who I'm going with as QB1 now. I think Josh Allen should win this vote. Mahomes has the MVP card. Justin Herbert, deserving, but I think Josh Allen deserves it a little bit more. Justin Fields would be a fun card, but I think he's last out of all of these players that deserves the upgrade. Joe Burrow just got a card yesterday. Jalen Hurts has the 97 Super Bowl card. So I would recommend voting for Josh Allen. At the end of the day, I think he wins, but I can't see QB1 here, Jalen Hurts, on my list and not pick him. At halfback, what a tough group to choose from here. Josh Jacobs had a phenomenal year. Saquon Barkley, great bounce back season after so many injuries. Nick Chubb started off very well. I don't know if he finished the season very well. Seems like I didn't hear his name as much. Jamal Williams, great season in Detroit. CMC pretty much changed the San Francisco offense when he got traded there. Like, who do we go with? I purposely ignored Tony Pollard, but he had a really good season as well for the Cowboys. At the end of the day, I think I gotta go here with Nick Chubb. There's not really a rhyme or reason to why I'm making that pick. Just gut feeling, that's who I go with, but I wouldn't be mad at CMC as well. because he's a nice receiving back. Now on to wide receiver. Just like cornerbacks, we have such a difficult decision to make here. Justin Jefferson just got an item. Tyreek Hill, I mean, we got to pick him, right? Because of speed alone, possibly 99 speed. CeeDee Lamb makes good items, but at the end of the day, he plays for the Cowboys. He's not going to be on my list here. And Jamar Chase, another player that deserves an upgrade here, and it wouldn't be bad to see him, but I think speed wins, and a lot of people are going to pick Tyreek Hill. I'm going to go ahead and do as well. At the other wide receiver slot, we're going A.J. Brown. Listen, don't argue with me. Go Birds, fly Eagles, fly. A.J. Brown is on my list every time. Tight ends, George Kittle has a really good team of the week item, and he gives you that great combination of height, speed, run blocking, catching, route running. Mark Andrews will never get the credit he deserves, especially in Madden Ultimate Team with his items. TJ Hawkinson, 0 chill card earlier in the year was really good. We can't pick Travis Kelce. He's got a 97 overall, so who do we go with? I'm actually going to go TJ Hawkinson. I think he kind of changed the Vikings offense as he got traded over there, and the card that he had earlier in the year from the 0 chill promo, I like to see an upgraded version of that. At left tackle, I think Trent Williams wins this one easily, so I'm going to go ahead and pick him as well. At left guard, tough one. I think Quentin Nelson wins easily, so we're going to pick him. Jason Kelce doesn't need an upgrade because he's got a 97, but I'm not leaving Eagles off of my list. At right guard, let's go Chris Lindstrom. We're not going to pick Zach Martin because you know who he plays for. And then finally, and if I could campaign for anybody, for you all to vote for, please pick Lane Johnson. His 92 overall card that he got earlier in the year didn't have the best abilities, but he's the best right tackle in the game. Please vote Lane Johnson, and there you go. We are all done. There is our offense all locked in. We didn't leave any Eagles off the list. Let me know who you would have voted for, who you disagree with on my votes, and thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for EA to sponsor this video. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.